Hello and welcome to Biology 301, Heredity and Human Affairs. So I'll be your instructor. I am Dr. Burks. I am coming to Bowie State from a small town in South Jersey. I've been at Bowie since 2016 now, so I teach a variety of subjects here. So this course, Bio 101 for non-majors, General Genetics, usually taken by majors, freshman seminar for our biology, chemistry, bioinformatics, and science ed majors. I do perform some research here, so I'm looking at different mechanisms that precede the aging phenotype. So what we normally think of as aging is like seeing gray hair or wrinkled skin or however you classify someone as older. But I want to know what happens in the body, those changes that you can't see, before the changes that you can see. So if you have an interest in research or you want to know more about it, please find me. Send the email, stop by once we're back on campus or whatever it takes. I love to chat. So in this course, I've designed it so that we look at the concepts and then we look at the applications, okay? So you learn a lot of topics in science, and most of them you know just enough to take an exam on them and then you forget about them. So I want you to focus on applying the information that you learn. Why do you even have to learn this information if you're not going to do anything with it? So we talk about cells because you should know what a cell is, but then we dive into the microbiome. So those bacteria cells that live on and in us, and what is their purpose, okay? So we're going to look at heredity in so many different ways, from the cells to looking at genetically modified organisms, or the new study of precision medicine and pharmacogenetics, like using your genome to tailor medicine for you. So I really hope that you enjoy this. So the course is set up so that you do read some information and you get a general basis in the concepts, but then that you take it that one step further and watch some videos or read some articles from online that tell you about how those things relate to the real world. And then some of those things, there's controversy surrounding it. So in the end of this, I'm really interested in building your science literacy, okay? So in making well-informed citizens that can go out and make these decisions based on facts, okay? And it can be any decision, from something health-related to in your family to in society. But the goal is that you are well equipped to make an educated decision. So in this course, you have to remember this is completely online. Okay, so we won't have any synchronous time to meet. This is an asynchronous class. You log in, you complete the material on your time. Bear in mind that this mini section, this winter semester, is only 3 weeks, but you are learning 16 weeks worth of information. This is still a 3-credit course, okay? This is the same information you will learn if you take this course in the spring over 16 weeks. So it's 16 weeks worth of information crammed into 3 weeks time. So it is intense and it is a lot, and at times it may be overwhelming. So I ask that you pace yourself, okay? Have access to Blackboard, so you need a reliable internet connection, but you'll find everything, the course syllabus, course policies, the course schedule, all the information you need on Blackboard. If you need to reach me, you can do so at my email address, so tburks@Bowie State. This information can also be found in the syllabus and on Blackboard. We can meet for office hours at a time convenient for both of us via phone or video, and this will be on an appointment basis. So just send an email saying, hey, Professor, I would like to schedule time, and then we will make that happen. I expect that you familiarize yourself with the Blackboard page and with the syllabus and the course schedule so you know what is expected of you at all times. So this is a screenshot taken from Blackboard. So under each folder, there's an assignment list, and it tells you what you should be doing. Okay, so go over those keywords, familiarize yourself with the information. This can be by reading the book chapter, by reading some optional readings from Khan Academy, by watching videos. If you say, I'm not into reading, all right, no problem. Watch some videos on the same information. Or if you have a book that you prefer to read a hard copy and you have a text that has cells and things in it, go ahead and read it. If there's someone or something on the internet that you really like, go ahead and read it. Amoeba Sisters or something like that, go ahead and watch it. There's a chapter PowerPoint to help you know the information that you should be learning for the chapter. And then there's a chapter quiz. This is a short 10-question quiz on the information in the book. Now, this does come from the book, but the science is science, okay? Your source shouldn't matter, and it should definitely not change the information that you retain. You have 2 attempts on this. Please take them both, okay? And this is just to make sure, hey, you are learning what you're supposed to be learning. And then there's an application. This is usually a video or some readings, a quiz to make sure, and then a post. It could be a journal or a discussion post. So the difference would be in a journal post, you don't respond to peers, but you write a little more. In a discussion post, you write a little less and you respond to 2 of your peers. Now, in the syllabus, there's also a course schedule, and it outlines modules. So there are 4 modules, and it tells you when you should complete each module. There's a topic. Because this class is only 3 weeks, so about 15 days, we are essentially covering a chapter a day. So I have broken this down by days to help keep you. If you do one of these a day, you will stay on track in this class. If there is a day that you have a lot of time and you complete them all, have at it, okay? All assignments are open and ready for you to start learning, to start using it on your time. Each week or each day, there's about 3 things due. So week 1, day 1, this is the syllabus. Plagiarism quiz. It's very important that you understand and recognize plagiarism. I would hate for you to get a 0 on an assignment because you didn't understand what was going on. So there is a plagiarism quiz to help make sure you understand exactly what it is. And then there's a student introduction assignment. The next day, and this is getting into the basis of how the class goes, the chapter quiz. So you read the chapter, take a quiz. Then the application, watch a video, take the quiz. And now think about what you've been reading and watching and how does it relate. So there are some questions for you to respond to. Please respond authentically. Take the time to think about what's being asked of you and form your opinion and then find evidence that supports it. I'm not asking for you to give me a recap or summary of what you read or watched. I'm asking for you to go within and tell me how you think about that topic, what you learned about that topic. Okay? On Blackboard, you will find, so you see this, and I've given you this as a soft timeline, but all assignments are due by the end of that module. But it's better, especially if there are discussions involved, that you post earlier, because your classmates are going to rely on you so that they can post too. Okay, they have to go in and read. So if I go in and I complete the assignment early and I post my discussion and then you guys don't post your discussion until January 6th at 11:59, I don't have time to respond. Okay, so please be a great class citizen and post early, especially when it comes to these discussions, so that your classmates then can find time to go on and read all the wonderful things that you've learned and respond to them. This is going to help build our community, and this is going to enhance the learning environment. So for your grades, this information is also found on Blackboard. So you have those chapter quizzes, 1 per each chapter you read. You're going to have these discussions and journals. They're about 1 almost for every week. There are 2 science in the newses. There are 2 exams, a midterm and a final. There are video quizzes for almost each one, and then there are 2 assessments at the midterm and the final. So a video and then an infographic, and this is how they're going to be broken down. For that midterm video, you are required to inform the public on something that we've talked about. So one of the application topics, and this information is listed in a discussion post and on Blackboard. So you can make a news report, a public service announcement, or a podcast. And these topics are the microbiome, mitochondria Eve or Y chromosome atom, or eugenics, and all of those things that you'll find on Blackboard. List all the topics. You are required to have a partner on this one. And so on the informational sheet, it tells you, go to those PowerPoints that your peers are going to upload and go by them. And based on someone that you feel like you can work well with, contact them. Form this partnership. Get to know your classmates. And then tell me who your partner is and what topic you choose by January 6th. There is a discussion board available for you today. And then the final topic or project is due on the 10th. You will upload that video to Blackboard. Keep in mind, stuff happens. Try to complete this early. Try to upload it early. I do not accept any assignments through email. So you might have to break your video into 2 parts. You might have to post it on YouTube. But do this early so that you can work out the kinks and you can have a flawless submission. For the infographic, this is on a topic. This can probably be a concept topic. So you can talk to the world about cells or talk to them about a pedigree or something like that. And then all the information on how to make this infographic are on Blackboard. You'll choose this topic by the 16th. There's a discussion board available today. If you know, like, man, I really want to talk about precision medicine, go choose that topic, okay? And then you'll give the final project uploaded to Blackboard as a PDF on the 21st. There are 2 science in the newses, so they are due in the 2nd module. By the 9th, you are required to find a scientific article online and then write about it. And when you're writing about it, it's not to, again, give me a recap. There are specific questions for you to address when interrogating this scientific article. And then the discussion boards, they're already available. You can go and read them and see what I'm asking of you. Again, it's not to recap. It's to go within and form an educated opinion on the things that you're going to learn. I stated earlier there are 2 attempts for each chapter quiz. Please use them. They are there for you to make sure that you are grasping the information and to earn the highest grade possible. I understand we are in the middle of a pandemic. I understand that life happens. I understand Blackboard doesn't always cooperate. Your internet can be down. So I ask you, please do not wait until the last minute. Work ahead if you have to, but don't work up until the deadline because stuff can happen that's outside of your control. But if you keep that in mind now and work ahead, it should not affect you. When you are completing this information, there are written assignments. Please do not copy and paste. Do not use a rewording, paraphrasing tool on the internet. This is plagiarism, okay? We are all college students. We are all should be able to read something and talk about what we read. Discuss it in your own words. Again, refer to the plagiarism folder on Blackboard so that you know exactly how to spot it and avoid it. And in this class, your grade matches your effort. Yes, you are graded on what you learned and retained, but if it's a discussion post and you give me 1 or 2 sentences, your grade's going to reflect that accordingly, like a 10 or 20. Okay? There are rubrics attached to each sheet. Please refer to them. Please use them. If you have any questions, please ask early. If something is not clear, please ask early so that I can address it and you can earn the best possible grade. This is a lot of information. This is 16 weeks worth in 3 weeks. I understand, so I'm asking you to pace yourself, set a schedule for yourself, work ahead, and contact me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And there's also a TA for this course who is willing and available to help you, and this information can be found on Blackboard. Thank you, and I look forward to an awesome semester.